So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nitin Verma, GM Business Development Team at TelcoS. So, firstly, I would like to extend the warm greetings for the season. And while setting up the forum today, we will discuss more about TelcoS Roam 360 engine that serve as a intelligent auto enabler of use cases for various technical and commercial roaming tools. Before we get into this, I would like to give a brief background on how currently telcos investment in the space of roaming works. So when we look at mobile operators roaming portfolio, they deploy solutions across roaming billing, DCH for invoicing, payments collection, roaming analytics and reporting to meet their technical and commercial needs. And further, it is scalable to, you can say, roaming tracing tools for identifying the errors, monitoring VIPs, roaming VAS for their steering location registers, saving the MSU, sending welcome SMS, sending the tariffs, and so on. Then further, there is a roaming CVM, which is kind of advanced and it is utilized for focusing on product and pack sales, enhancing revenues through various digital and traditional channels. So all of these solutions, as we say, are good to have, but they often come up with multi-vendor technology implementation, distributed operator models, which is capex and opex, and everyone might have their proprietary infrastructure. And also for new technology enhancement, operator has to look for expansion while it impact and increasing their capex and opex on the same hand. Now let's see, when we look at mobile economics on how the operator plans to invest in next 3 years. As we have seen the report which we are showcasing by GSMA, the Mobile Economy 2022, operators in the next 3 or 4 years will focus 85% of their capex on 5G only, while rest of the technology will be 15%. And if we consider the roaming one, it can be just 0.5 to 1%, irrespective where we are based. Okay. And while still, as the world moves to 5G, when we are strictly thinking about roaming, it is still in a evaluation stage, as in a current day, even VoLTE agreements have not kicked off as expected, and most of the part of the world still runs on the legacy technology, and it's still required to be supported. However, on the other hand, capex reductions are still in focus on the mobile operators when it comes to roaming. And if we have looked down to cut cost either on the renewal or let go some of the tools, utilities, and resist urge invest into the new solution. And to achieve that, they have to cut cost on the existing tools or utilities which they are using. Okay. So here we comes with the TelcoS ROM 360 engine, which has been designed looking at the current gaps as well as thinking from the perspective of not only on the group and the large size telcos or the operators, but also small and medium size of operators, which often bear the brunt and lag behind availing the full benefits which has been availed by the large size operators. So as you can see, like some of the key features which we are bringing with this TelcoS ROM 360, it includes like there is one single engine which will serve all the roaming needs of the mobile operators. And on the same hand, it support all bounded technologies started from the legacy 2G up to 5G using a single platform. And further, it is quite feasible. You can deploy on preferred model, whether it is hybrid, cloud, or on-premise bare material. And on top of it, all tools and utilities and mobile operator looks at it based upon the plugin. So whenever there is new feature or new requirement come up, they just need to plug in the new utilities into it. And now the most important, mobile operator won't pay on the platform pricing, and it is available as a free for them overall. However, they will be charged on SaaS based plugins which they want to use. And while saying the ending note, the idea is to make roaming monetization possible for all sized operators, and Roam 360 definitely is going to enable that for all. Yeah, Puneet.
So when we come to the technical plugins, like Nitin explained, right? So two aspects of Roam 360. The first one being the technical plugin. So the same platform currently can serve you through its plugins as a roaming VAS. So you can have your steering, you can have a location register, real-time campaigns and things run through the platform in a hybrid model. While with a technical plugin right now, you also get a entire list of inventories for integrations that are deemed necessary for certain applications to work. You can also use the same platform again in a hybrid model with utilities on cloud and integrations on prem for roaming analytics, right? So operator can come in and select basically what kind of analytics he wants to see, whether he wants to do voice, data, SMS, IoT, and getting through the brief or getting deep down inside, if he also wants to do a signaling protocol analyzer and VIP monitoring, is something which the technical plugin helps you. There are also other applications that can be supported, like call assist subscriber profiling through Roam 360 technical plugin. So these are all plugins that we are listing out. Again, most importantly, in some part of the world, or you can say in most parts, most regions right now, everyone is having a 2G 3G sunset mitigation, right? There are 2G 3G sunset projects happening across the globe, and there are operators who are still running on this legacy technology. So Roam 360 is the same platform which enables, or it works with telco VAS's interworking gateway, which is one of our solution that's part of Roam 360, which is embedded inside, and you can also solve your 2G 3G sunset issues. Moving on, this also extends to the fraud management aspects in terms of identifying frauds. It can be SIM boxes, it can be fraud related to or SIP errors or SIP attacks or vendor recalls. All of this through plugins is something which we make it possible. And like I said, components are distributed. Hybrid approach is something which we support over here, giving you more flexibility in terms of your investment, even on the infra side. When it comes to the commercial plugins, right? So Roam 360 not only serves your technical needs, but commercially, Roam 360 also enables you entire suite of a management when it comes to your wholesale as well as retail manager. So you have your roaming deal lifecycle management that comes in Roam 360 as a commercial plugin. You have your market analytics in terms of your market performance, cost, revenue, traffic, volume analysis. You have your budget overviews for financial, invoicing purposes that a telco does on the financial side. You have your partner relationship. You have your SIM card management. You even have your service management, right? So your entire IRIC TEDIC gets automated within the commercial plugins, and this system also helps you with certain aspects of network audits and steering management. Now, when we speak about commercial plugins, so commercial plugins at this stage is 100% cloud, right? It can be deployed on public or private cloud, and these are all modular plugins. The technical and commercial one, the operator comes, picks and select, and then he derives his own use case.
So while we are discussing on the many features supported by ROM 360, so here let's have a quick look at the various integration inventory that already we have made it available for the plugins. So ROM 360 currently support any kind of a data source, whether it is BI, STPs, GMSC, MSC, existing probes or carrier. While this enables operator for using plugins with modularity, you might have certain system and want to use ROM 360 to fit that gap, and why not? Okay. And ROM 360 also enables to have a omni-channel experience. It can right now also integrate with your provisioning and the existing peripheral systems that are currently available with telcos. And this system provides data transparency, and you can have simply yet powerful reports delivered for C-level suit, and they can see it anytime using their desktop or laptop and over app as well. And the USB of is like it's a auto healing platform. It's also connects to the telco as cloud service desk. So the main agenda to enable this cloud service desk, so to make sure and ensure like 25 by 7 support for any kind of critical, major or minor kind of issues which may came across. This product, you can say, is well suited, designed for the masses, as mobile operators currently avail endless benefits from ROM 360, while the most important being cost. It's completely SaaS and operator upfront, no need to invest on any kind of a capex or further on the opex. And it's a one-stop solution for telcos looking at minimum investment while not missing out on monetization opportunity on the same hand. It protects you from the future changing technologies, as upgrade on platforms are free of cost, whereas operator only pay for the plugin enhancement. Okay. And as I have mentioned before, it comes with integrated 24 by 7 telco as cloud service desk to resolve any kind of critical issues that operator may face. Here we are showcasing the roadmap for ROM 360. So currently ROM 360 engine is already enabled with applications and plugin, as we have showcased in our slides earlier. And the system supports flexible model of deployments, which we have explained earlier, whether it is over cloud, bare material, or on the hybrid model. And technical roaming adapters are available off the shelf. All it also comes with attractive zero investment fees that telco can utilize. And if we talk about by 2024 Q2, our target is to make the system 100% cloud compliant, as even telcos will have the technology upgrades, and further they might enable their own data centers and move it to the next sphere of cloud computing in roaming worldwide. Okay. Also, we are going to enable it with AI to reduce load on managed services, while the system will also have AI recommendation, self-healing, perspective modeling capabilities. Okay. And moreover, at the last, the plugins will have ML algorithms and data analytics enhancement for making it load lighter and saving the infrastructure cost on the same side. And as you can say, by 2025 in Q1, we are planning to include ROM 360 engine in their core ecosystem of 5G, IMS, VoLTE, and moreover, it will be marketplace for telcos to pick and select utilities they want to deploy in their networks, or even they just try it out once. We are completely focused to make all our systems zero touch configurations on deployments, reducing human effort to null. And mobile operators should be able to deploy this by following simple guides and steps, which further reducing cost on both the sides. So here we have summarized our ROM 360 solution, and we would like to thank you from both of us, and we wish you a happy and lovely day ahead.